we're going to translate from explicit to recursive, and I've got them color coordinated again. We'll start here with the arithmetic, and in a few moments we'll do the geometric. All right, we're given the problem a to the n equals negative 2n plus 3. Now the thing to remember is it doesn't look like it's the explicit arithmetic explicit, because it doesn't look like it's the right thing. But if you remember from the last problem that I videoed, we had to distribute, and that's why it turns out to look like this after we do distribution and we combine the a1 to whatever negative 1 times d is. So let's figure out the a1 and the common difference, and then we'll be able to plug it into this recursive formula here. For a1, that means I'm substituting 1 in the n's place. Negative 2 times 1 is negative 2, and negative 2 plus 3 is a1, which is a sub 1, which is 1. That means the first term of my sequence is 1. Now the common difference, if I were to distribute d times n, I would get the common difference in front of the n. So the common difference has to be this negative 2. So now I know my d and I know my a1. So let's turn it into the recursive formula. A to the n equals, let's start off by saying a sub 1 is 1, and then a comma. A sub n equals a sub n minus 1, and then plus d, which is a minus 2. So this is it. A sub 1 equals 1, comma, a sub n equals a sub n minus 1 minus 2. All right, that one's done. Now let's go work with the geometric that I'm using purple and green with. Okay, our problem is a sub n equals negative 3 times 2 raised to the n minus 1. All right, looking at that, that's the explicit. If you look right here, that is the explicit form. Here's my first, my a sub 1, which is the very first term, and then this is my ratio when I'm multiplying by. So right here, a sub 1 would be negative 3. And this r would be 2. Okay, since we've determined what those are, we're going to put it into this formula here, and it will be recursive. So go ahead and start off by saying a sub 1 equals negative 3 and put a comma. And then a sub n equals, put the 2, the r2, in front of the a with the subset n minus 1. And you are done with that one as well.